few days ago, a Twitter user by the name of Ryan, also known as Lust for Love, created a thread to share their experience as it unfolded while they watched their neighbor's dog. Make of this what you will, this is how it played out. Oh my god, my neighbor asked me to watch her dog next week and she said she'll pay me $40 per day for like 5 days. I just went to her house to meet her and I've got some things to say. First of all, when I walked in, it was completely dark at 7 p.m. and by dark, I mean black. I couldn't see anything and she was so creepy. By the way, she's like 40 years old and lives completely alone in this big ass house, but hey, I'm not judging. She can be independent. So I'm already creeped out by the way she talks, and she then insisted on touching some parts of my body every time she talked to me, like my shoulder and my hand. So I'm okay. I hate this, but it's only for 4 days and I'm getting paid, so I'm doing this. By the way, the entire time that I've been in here, I haven't seen one dog, and that's what I'm here for. She finally takes me to a dark room where the dog is in a small ass cage, and I high-key feel bad for it. She said she keeps it in there all day, and she tells me to keep it in there when I'm watching it and only to let it out to pee. I'm like, F that, I'm saving this dog. So we talk, and she tells me about how she's hired people before and they've poisoned her dog and she's had to deal with them. Then we continue walking around the house and make it to the living room, and she literally has stacks of Trump books and posters all over the room, and I was about to snap. She started talking about Black Lives Matter and how the media was fake news, and when I thought it couldn't get creepier, she said she had cameras in the room that I was going to sleep in, the kitchen, and everywhere. I'm gonna get murdered. I considered saying no, but then I was like, I'm just gonna do it, take her money, and never see her again. And that poor dog, I'm gonna help him. She probably treats him horribly. So this thread is to be continued. I'm sleeping there tomorrow alone, and you best believe I'll find where she hid those dead bodies. We then jump to the next night where Ryan begins another thread as they walk us through their experience. Just walked in, and this house is so much scarier at night, and I only have one cell bar. Y'all, the only way to open the front door from the inside is with a key. I'm dead if someone is in here. Just walked in, and I have chills. Checking the bedrooms. Y'all. Okay, I'm not here for the possessed Annabelle doll sitting on that little chair in that room. I left that shit real quick. The ceiling lights don't work. One of them only flickers, and the only light is coming from the outside. I'm looking for cameras now. I'm actually terrified. How am I going to sleep tonight? All of the rooms are unlocked except for this one. I don't have the key, and I'm not certain, but I think it goes to the basement. This old radio has been playing on static since I got here. She left it on in between stations. The dog is the best thing about this place. He seems fine as far as I can tell. I don't know if y'all can hear in this video, but I heard someone at the door and I've been trying to figure out what it was. You can kinda hear it. I looked through the peephole and nothing was there. I legit don't want to open it up and look. Okay, one of my followers said he thinks he saw something on the doll in the video. I haven't gone back in the room, but I need to check it. As I was about to enter the room, I swear on my life I heard something in that vent. Quick reminder that she lives alone and that her children are over 20 years old. I don't know why she has this. This is the only doll in the house and it's on a chair in an empty room. If she were a doll collector, she'd have more than one. One of Ryan's followers then chimed in, claiming this. I heard the noise at the front door again. The dog wants to pee, but I'm terrified of unlocking or opening any door in this house. I was sitting on the floor charging my phone because I'm at 3% and it's about to die, and I saw that there are nails under the bed. I'm still alive, but something else happened. I heard something hit the ground in the room the doll is in. The dog is crying, and I didn't move anything in that room. I don't know what I'm looking for. People are saying the doll could have a camera in it. I'm trying to FaceTime my friend right now, and my heart is racing. My phone died as it was still plugged into the outlet, and my phone's the only electronic and way of communication in this house. One of my followers said they can't come over. I can't sleep here and I might have to leave. I just talked to a friend and she said it's probably nothing and I should wait it out until morning. I'm conflicted. One of my followers asked me to check and see if she had any books on the paranormal. For those of you asking about the light, it's a lamp I found in one of the empty rooms which I mentioned earlier. Not to be every white girl in a horror movie, but should I stay through the witching hour? No joke, I'm getting really bad energy from the room the doll is in. There's something bad in there. And then we jump forward once again to the newest string of Ryan's tweets. I'm okay, the dog is okay, and this was one of the scariest nights of my life. I started hearing things, really scary things at like 1 a.m., and I started having a panic attack and had to leave. I can't force anyone to believe me, and I know some people don't, but I know what I saw, heard, and felt. I'm never going back. Thank you all for everything. End of this whack-ass thread. Once more, make of this what you will. Another big analysis is coming this week. I love you all, and good night.